Good afternoon. Whoa, hot mic. Thank y'all so much for joining us here today. It is an absolute honor and a privilege to announce my first appointee to the Arkansas Board of Education, Ken Bragg. For Ken and me, today is a reunion. He actually served on my staff earlier this year, helping us through the legislative session. Ken thought he was getting to make a restful return back to Sheridan, but we don't let anybody stay away for too long. He helped us get LEARNs across the finish line, and now he's back to help implement it across the state. Ken's resume makes him more than qualified to take on this role. He served for a decade as an Arkansas state representative, including on the Education Committee. He was elected majority leader in the 90th General Assembly and served as Assistant Speaker Pro Tem for the next two legislative sessions. And Arkansas education is close to home. Ken's wife is a retired public school teacher for more than 30 years. There have been major changes to Arkansas education in just the last 6 months. Changes I know the Arkansas Board of Education is going to work hard to implement. Already, we are raising teacher pay, rolling out a massive investment in student literacy, and giving education freedom to Arkansas families. It's a complicated process, but with Ken at the wheel, I know these changes will be quick, smooth, and effective. He worked on the LEARNs Act when it was still in its infancy and has helped us shepherd it through this legislative session. He knows the law like the back of his hand because he helped write a lot of it. Thank you all for joining us to welcome the newest Board of Education member. And thank you so much to our newest appointee for his willingness to serve our state yet again. We know he's going to do a phenomenal job. I could not be more proud or excited about this appointment. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Ken to make a few remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor, for those kind words. It is a reunion of sort, and it's good to be back among friends and acquaintances, and I'm really looking forward to the opportunity. It is a humbling experience. It is an honor and privilege to be chosen for this position, and there is a lot of background. I do have a lot of investment in education, in time and effort, and certainly looking forward to improving our system. I think we're all committed to being able to provide solid, quality education for every student that meets their individual needs. I would like to make one comment about one particular aspect of the LEARNs Act that I'm particularly interested in and glad to see, and that's the creation of the career pathway, a dual pathway for career and technical students and the traditional pathway for the college students that will result in a high school diploma for each one of them. 12 years ago, as a freshman legislator, I was really involved and interested in workforce development, and I had a bill drafted to create a dual pathway for high school diplomas, one for career path, one for the higher education path, because in talking to all industries, there was a tremendous need for technically qualified individuals. I was told at the time this was not possible. We didn't have the flexibility to do that in our curriculum and our time schedules, and so that idea died. Now, 12 years later, we have the opportunity to have a career path for certain students that want to go in that direction. And thank you, Governor, for your leadership, and Secretary Oliva for his vision in making this happen, and I'm really looking forward to being a part of this transition. So thank you.
Thank y'all so much for being here. We know this is going to be another great step to continue making sure every student across the state of Arkansas has access to a quality education. Ken, you're joining an amazing team at the Board of Education. I know you guys are going to do great work. Thank you so much for being here.